Alright guys, now it's time for our last loop. The do-while loop, friends. The do-while loop is used in the same way as the others. It just has a different usage style. Now, friends, in the for loop, as we go from top to bottom, the OR method, along with the required definitions and rules it asks for, decides whether its body will execute or not. So, as you come down from the top, you're subjected to the rule first. The logic is the same in the while loop as well. Here, there's the while method and its rule. When you give it a rule, as the flow goes from top to bottom, what will it do here? It will make you wait. Stop. Let me check first. Do you have permission to enter? Alright, if it's okay, this part will run. So, how is it in do while? If you notice in do while, as I come down from the top, nothing stops me. In other words, there's no method, no parameter, no rule. So as I come down from the top, I just jump straight into the body. Basically, I enter without any rules. But I only encounter the rule about whether the loop will continue or not afterwards. So, let's do it like this. Let's say integer I equals 0, for example. Then I come here and say I is less than 4, for instance. Less than 4. Now here, let's say sout. I'm saying do while loop. Now, when I provide the flow from top to bottom, I is 0. So, is there anything here that gets stuck on I? No. Then this part runs directly. Okay, then you come here afterwards. It checks if I is less than 4. I is already 0. Since 0 is less than 4, it goes back here again. It runs the body again. Again and again and again. Now, let's increment I here. Why? If we don't increment it, since I always stays 0, it would be an infinite loop again. So, here again and again and again and again, how many times will it run? 0. So let's do it like this. 0, 1, 2, 3. 4. I counted 4 numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4. 4 is not included. 4 is not less than 4. It's equal, but not less. But what are we looking for here? For I to be less than 4. So how many times does this run? 3 times? No. It runs 4 times. There's 0.0, 1, 1, 3. In total, it will run 4 times. You'll be able to see this when we run it. Guys, look here, Muhammet Hoka, the while loop and the do while loop. Guys, this way, this one works too. There's something we need to pay attention to here. There is. Since the rule is checked only after the initial execution in the do while loop, even if the specified rule is not satisfied at the very beginning of the loop's operation, the code within the loop will still execute at least once. The loop will run at least once. It's not like that with the others, guys. With the others, if the rule isn't satisfied, not even once, it won't run. For example, if I write 5 here, this loop won't run. So, this loop won't run. Why? Because 5 is not less than 5, this loop won't run. For example, if I write 14 here, this loop also won't run. But if I even write 100 here, it will still run at least once. Look, I'm running it now. Look at the result. Do while loop is running. Why? Because, as I said, here you check the rule first. Is the rule correct? What? 5 less than 5. Move on. Okay, I'm coming here. What's the loop? 14. Is 14 less than 10? No, it's not. Then move on. I'm coming here. I 100. Question about 100. Check. Then run this. Increase I by 1. It became 101. Is 101 less than 4? No, it isn't. Then exit. Move on. But as you can see, this part runs at least once. These are the basic working principles of loops, friends. Now, in the next lesson, we'll solve examples about these.